Future is here. The future is here. The future is here. The future is Fati. Some say that the future is orange. The future is Fati. The future is Fati. The future is here. Um, this kid is the future. I told you, always trust the eye test. Don't be sold by the English media's love for Rashford. Don't be sold by Twitter's love for Frankie de Jong or João Felix. Watch the games. Look at the very first time. It was almost like love at first time. So this is not the first time. The first time, actually, this is the home of football analysis. What did it say in the intro? What did it say in the intro? The home of football analysis, not the home of football banter, not the home of football Twitter crap, the home of football analysis. I gave you the truth. Listen when I talk because I am the football savant. I'm the football savant. Fati is the truth. Ever since I saw Fati, I know this guy is different. This guy is playing beyond his years. It is scary that. Oh, how old is he's to 18 yet? Is this to 18? Ha! Yes. This fetus, hey, same month to me. This fetus turns 18 turns 18 at the end of next month. He is still a 17-year-old, and as a 17-year-old, he's still the best player. Kike Setien, you must never sniff. You must never sniff a managerial job. His ball control, technical ability, decision making, his composure on the ball, his ideas with the ball. This is an accomplished player. He doesn't play like a youth, which is why I am getting Mbappe vibes from this dude. I'm not saying that he's going to go and do great things. I'm just telling you what the eye test tells me. The eye test tells me now, no, this guy can play. This isn't a young dude. This isn't a dude from the road. This isn't a guy who's just developing. He's almost pretty much there yet. And that's the scary thing. Because when obviously he makes a few mistakes, he loses the ball. But I'll be real with you. I'm the biggest fan of the Oos. I think the Oos is fantastic. But the Oos plays like a young player still developing. Fati plays like, no, he's like pretty much almost the finished article. So we've got to start there. We've got to start there. The fact that Fati, this guy, it's so apt that life is poetic. Football is poetic. Just look at that. The whole thing with Messi, Summer, is he staying, is he going? And how poetic and how apt it is. The guy that hits 2 Gs is your boy Ansu Fati, a guy who just signed a long-term contract with Barcelona. It's poetic. It's poetic. But let's look at the Barcelona side. By the way, Unai Emery is proof that white privilege exists. 100%. I don't want to hear anything else. That is living proof of white privilege. How this man still has a job when this was the man behind Miracle at Camp Nou. This is the man that did all that rubbish with Arsenal and a rookie in Arteta doing much better than him. How is this loser still getting jobs? It does not make any sense. But that's one side. Looking at the game. Now, it is hard to judge and see how good Barcelona are because they were playing against trash opposition, coached by a Class A manager. But still, let's look at Messi. Because what I already said was Messi, I want to look at Messi. I was looking very carefully at his body language. But before we even get to Messi, I want us to look at the way that Barcelona played because I was just studying very closely at the way that these guys played because I wanted to see what is the difference here, what is Koeman telling them. And I was getting a lot of Louis van Gaal vibes where it's about passing. But whereas the tiki-taka system, lots of nice quick shots passes, almost inconsequential passes, just keeping possession of the ball. This is pretty much about passing, moving the ball around, but patience build up. You're still trying to find that penetrating pass, but you're just shifting the opposition around, looking for that killer pass. So, and you can see that it is still very attacking, it's very offensive. And I was right in the sense that this is like a Dutch mindset. So it is similar to Rijkaard's philosophy, but very similar to Louis van Gaal's philosophy, where we're very attacking, but we do a lot of passes. I want to combine a lot of passes to not find the killer pass to create something happen to create an opening. So it's going to take time for them to go through, but we'll see. So let's look at Messi now. Messi's body language here. It's weird. You can still see that he's still doing his thing. And you can still see that he's like, you know what, had a few dribbles here and there, but something just tells him that he's slightly a little bit detached from it. He's like, he's still happy and everything, but you could just see that he's just was sort of going through the paces. And my thing is this. Wouldn't it make sense to play, because first of all, this team needs a striker, because, and I'll come to that. I think it would make sense if you put Messi out wide. And I think that he could do a lot of damage outside, because remember, let's go back to '09. Back in '09, it was 4-3-3. Henry was on the left. Eto'o was a striker. Messi was on the right. And I think what's it called? 2011, it was David Villa in as a striker, and I believe Pedro was left. Messi was on the right. So for a long time, he understands our 4-3-3 flank position. So my thing is, if you want to go small, Ansu Fati left, Messi right, puts Griezmann in the middle, and he can pretty much be like a ghost line, false line kind of thing, because Griezmann was lost in the game. And I just think that if you're not going to play Griezmann as a supporting striker, you're not getting the best out of him. I call him the side. I call him this and that, but I'll give it to you. Griezmann is a very smart player. And if you play him in a strong position, he can do something, and he can create something, and he can make something happen. He can pop off for you. So you might as well not play him if you're going to play Griezmann wide right. Then there's no point. This team needs a striker, and this team needs a serious restructure. And I still feel that there's a lot of work to be done, because you cannot judge them based on playing Villareal, because these guys, they're not doing anything. When they now play Atletico, Conibal said, what's up? Atletico, Sevilla, and Real Sociedad, Athletic Bilbao, these are now the teams that will now try and test their job, really test how good that formation is. So the Griezmann thing, because my thing is that the small lineup works against the Villareal, because you can just literally outskill them and just outperform them. But you going small against the Liverpool, a Bayern or PSG or Juventus, you're going to get lubricated and you're going to get beat up. So you still have to try to win the Champions League. Even if Barcelona, they're not even in the conversation, you still have to go in there to try to win it. I don't think Busquets is relevant in 2020. I still don't know how he's there. And I am worried, because I'm like, so PK? PK may have made about 2 or 3 or 4 of the mistakes during 8-2. How is he still playing? That makes no sense how PK is still in this team, because he should have no business being in this team. So someone in the live chat, someone said, well, what's the name of that right back? What's the name of that right back? Because they did it to replace him. And Coutinho, maybe Coutinho has a spot in this team. And I think someone even said to me that he's been given the number 14 jersey, which is the jersey that your boy Cruyff wore. So what does that say to you? Does that say that, oh, we're trying to now really push this guy forward to now say what's up? It's interesting. So I think all in all, Griezmann is an issue. I want to see Messi in a tougher game. That's the thing. I want to see. This was a kick around. This was a kick. So these guys are clowns. These guys. I mean, these guys are clowns. These guys are clowns, coached by Krusty the Clown, the king of clowns. Basically, this coach. What's the name of that clown? It or whatever his name is called. That's what these guys are. So I want to see Messi against Atletico. I want to see Messi against Real Madrid. I want to see Messi against Real Sociedad, against Athletic Bilbao, against Sevilla. Tougher games to see now how he fares, because Messi could easily just stroll through and still win. So a much tougher game, how will he look? I don't want to mess things up for Ansu Fati, because I know whenever I talk, as in Nigeria, like, you two get mouth. So I just want to just firm my mouth and be like, you know what? I don't want to put pressure on this dude, because I love the future. I'm all about the future football. I told you I'm a football merchant. And I get nothing excites me more than I'm a football player. I told you I can't watch breaks. I'm allergic to breaks. It is what it is. I'm here to see the very best and the very elite. And my job is scouting to see who is there for the future. This is why we'll keep talking about this. Who is the future of football? What will the next 5 years look like? Who is going to carry on the baton from Messi, Cristiano, Neymar, and so forth? And my thing is that, because put it this way, Mbappe. Remember how good Mbappe was at 17, 18? Remember how good Mbappe was in that CL? We were like, oh, wow, this guy's on the next level. And Mbappe has somewhat declined. And maybe it was the move to PSG. Because the Mbappe I saw at Monaco, I feel is better than the Mbappe was seeing at PSG. Because Mbappe at Monaco reminds me of what we're seeing with Ansu Fati. So I just think with Ansu Fati, he stays, does his thing. And if he just keeps on developing and come really See, the fact that he starts, he signed the contract, come and says, I believe in you. You are in my team. I don't give a damn if you're 17 years old, you are in my team. So I'm very excited to see what Ansu Fati does. But my fear is, could this be a thing of like, oh, it's good for these 2 years? Afterwards, it now declines and it's not so good. So I don't want to tempt it to overreaching. But guys, let's keep it real. This kid is good. This kid is really good. And he's 17. He's 17. What was Messi doing at 17? What was Christina doing at 17? Shout out to your boy Christina scoring that. That was a very good headed goal, by the way. It was a very good headed goal. So, guys, 10 minutes, I'll take questions. 10 minutes, I'll take questions, and then I'll be out of here, man. 10 minutes, I'll take your questions, man. Yeah. Natsa, get your filthy, stinking ass on that Sunday hangout. Natsa, I want you to know that Sunday hangout. I'm going to send you the link. DM me. Natsa, you bloody well DM me. I want you on that whole thing. I know you're not normally a Sunday guy. DM me. I want you on that flipping hangout because you could ask. Pep is the first topic. Pep is the first topic. You better come with that damn hangout. Okay, I don't even hear anything about sack or no sack. Come to the hangout. What is you guys saying? All right, let's see. I'm Chikrik. Fati's the heir to the best player ever. 2Gs. Now, one part of that statement isn't too true. Messi isn't the best player ever, but is it too crazy that Fati is now the next dude? Is that what we're saying? My thing is that is he really now the next dude? That's what I'm saying. So let's just chill because I think it may be too crazy to sort of put Fati as he's the heir to the throne and everything. No, don't give him that pressure. Don't give him that pressure. Like, he's the next big thing. He's the huge thing. This is the heir to Messi. This is the next Messi. No. Let the kid ball. Let the kid play. Let the kid just enjoy his football. Simple as that. Barca plays Sevilla next weekend. Now, there we go. Oh, my God. That's nice. Great game. Why isn't Griezmann up front? You see, this is the thing that just baffles me. This is the thing that baffles me because Griezmann doesn't walk out wide. Griezmann doesn't walk out wide. So I don't even know why it's happening. And now this is what we're talking about. If you can't play Griezmann in the middle, do 4-3-3, Fati left, Messi as your false line striker, and the Us on the right. You have to, because we've shown it with Messi Mount, that wide position has to be played by somebody who is a natural there. Because what you need is that forward perpetual movement. That is very key for a wide player. Griezmann plays like a central player where Isco, same thing with Isco. These are skill-based players who, when they control the ball, they want to look at everything. They don't have a forward movement. And you need guys with a forward movement looking to go forward when you're playing out wide. So there's no point. And also as well, Griezmann, so if you move forward, then he's going to say what's up with an inside forward. But he does neither of that. Griezmann doesn't play like a winger. He doesn't play like an inside forward. He plays like a number 10 central player. So Koeman has to realize that. Koeman has to realize that. What are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying? Messi played very bad in the... Would you say Messi played very bad? I wouldn't say he played very bad, but I just think that you could definitely see that it's a body language thing. You could definitely see that it's definitely a body language thing, and we are not really sure yet where his mind is, which is why I am so happy they have Sevilla next weekend. That is, for me, that is a great game to now see where Messi is at. Because how you know where Messi's efforts are, his focus is against a tough team. Against an easy team, you can sleepwalk and still say what's up. You can actually sleepwalk and still say what's up. All right. What are we doing here? So from Armchair Critic, who says that Armchair Critic said his decision making and confidence at 17 is amazing. Yeah, no. I am shocked as to how good this guy is at 17. It's shocking. And again, you just have to use the eye test because again, what Ansu Fati does can't be shown on on that stupid bum ass what's who scored on any of your trash stats side. Ansu Fati, you have to watch when he plays. Watch what he does with the ball. His understanding of the game, because what young players don't what young players have is just raw ability. They don't have that clear, mature understanding of the game, which is what I saw from Mbappe at Monaco, but I don't really see from him at PSG. So my thing is, for Fati, you're really seeing a guy who just has this clear understanding of the game. And my thing is that it depends if Messi is still interested and Messi is still down, him and Messi can form a really great, formidable partnership. They can form a really great, formidable partnership that could really say what's up. Say I hate Mbappe. Neymar is ruining Mbappe and PSG. They should sell Neymar. I don't know, man. I don't know. You see, for me, I don't really know whether it's a thing of he's ruining him or something, but it's weird. How I am viewing Fati is how I viewed Mbappe. But Mbappe, it's weird. Mbappe now isn't what he was at Monaco, which is why hopefully Ansu Fati don't go to a Real Madrid or a PSG, specifically a PSG, and perhaps poison and stifle your growth. Stay in this team and hopefully, because guys say, oh, Koeman is like a 1 year thing. Hopefully Koeman is a long-term thing. He stays and they say what's up. That's my thing. What do you guys say, man? Ansu Fati is what City fans think Sterling is. I don't think City fans think Sterling is Ansu Fati. Because Ansu Fati is like the toast of the town. Like, especially now, remember his debut for Spain and then his second game. Ansu Fati is now the young kid. He's now the youngster that everybody is looking at now. But and Sterling isn't really that. And Sterling was never the young star and everything. Like, what the heck was Sterling doing at 17? He was like a pace merchant. So, nah, it's not there. Fati replacing the cannibal. No, two different positions. Barcelona still do not have a replacement for the cannibal, and they need to find one. Whether it's Depay or someone else, Barcelona needs to find a striker. This team needs a striker. They cannot function as they are. So that's my thing. They cannot really function as they are. So, oh wow, interesting. What are you guys saying, man? Remember when they went to Kobe Sterling to look, mad people, man, mad people. No, look, I said again, no, Trincao was alright. I'm not even going to Trincao looking good. As I said again, look, the team functioning and so forth, they looked good. Trincao looked decent. The player that really stood out for me was Ansu Fati, but the team looks decent. And again, my worry is that does the Us really have a place in this team? That's my worry. Hopefully it does, but I don't know whether he will have a place within this team. So yeah, so just to round off, because remember we'll have the hangout at the top of the hour. Barcelona, first game, good win, emphatic win, but I want to see more. I am still not sure what Messi we're going to get. We know that Messi is skilled and everything, but I'm still not sure what the Messi that we're going to get. Trincao, decent. Coutinho was looking all right. Coutinho was looking all right, and perhaps I feel that maybe this system, and if Coutinho gains the trust of Ronald Koeman, I think this could be the best thing for Coutinho, because I think Coutinho needs somebody who really believes in him. And I think that the very fact that he starts this game, giving the number 14 jersey, it's almost as if he begins this thing from a clean slate. Coutinho is a very good player. He just can't be a star player, and I feel that he just came into this team with far too much pressure. But guys, Fati, man, I don't want to put too much pressure on this kid. I don't want to hype him up too much, but I am looking forward to what he does this season, and hopefully COVID doesn't go crazy. What he now does in the Euros, because guys, we could be, maybe not, but we could be witnessing the next big thing. And I think if Mbappe doesn't really take that Real Madrid move or do something, Ansu Fati could potentially steal his thunder. Because guys, We're now heading for the future of football. Messi will retire in a few years. Cristiano will retire in a few years. Kid is 17. So by the time if this guy keeps on developing, by the time he's 21, 22, Messi, Cristiano, they'll be out of here. And my thing is, in 3, 4, 5 years' time, at 21, 22, could Ansu Fati arguably be the best player in the world? Guys, we wait and we seek. Remember to subscribe, remember to like the vid, guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Stay abreast on the YouTube channel for all upcoming videos and upcoming streams. Peace out, stay true, and stay real. Bada bing, bada boom, peace. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.